Where do we go from here? Let's ask Amisha Vora, the Joint Managing Director at Prabhudas Lilladher. Morning, Amisha. Great to have you with us. It's a double gun salute as the Modi government celebrates its third anniversary. All the indices are at all-time highs, and as if that was not enough, Wall Street, at least Nasdaq, gave us all-time highs yesterday. Well, what's your sense of the market at this juncture, especially the earnings? Where have the earnings given you comfort to go out and buy even at current levels?
So I think I wouldn't say that earnings have not given any comforts. There are pockets of pain, and particularly, as all of us know, the banking segment where provisioning is continuing and impacting earnings. But if I remove, for example, some of the commodity stocks in banking and take BSE 200 as base, then the earnings growth is almost 27%. So I don't think earnings are completely missing, but yes, headline and Nifty earnings are still extremely muted. But going forward, I think as the resolve looks a little more stronger on resolving banking NPAs, which of course we need to still see what really happens. But the rest of the economy, which is consumer durable or metals or ancillaries, infrastructure, I think the earnings growth will be positive and we'll be satisfied. Even in this quarter, a very few like Pharma have disappointed analyst numbers, but not at large.
Amisha, hi, good morning. So let's talk about some stocks then. The biggest Nifty gainer this week is Tata Motors. It's gained about 8% post the good-looking numbers from Jaguar Landrover. Do you expect more upsides here?
Yeah, we continue to remain bullish on the stock. And we still think that there are a few more introductions that they are planning globally. At the same time, the momentum in the global sales growth will continue. So we continue to remain optimistic on the stock.
Okay. In fact, Tata Motors yesterday saw delivery-based buying of close to about 550 crore. Amisha, I remember Britannia is one of the top picks of Prabhudas Lilladher. But yesterday's earnings appear to be quite disappointing, especially on the top-line growth. Just a 5-6% revenue growth versus estimates of a 9% top-line growth. Would you tweak your estimates on Britannia?
So yes, I agree that their top-line growth was a little muted. But apart from its biscuits, I think the other lines also, the growth turned out to be a little muted. And the most painful part, which analysts though expected, is the rise in their raw material costs, which is be it wheat, sugar, palm, milk, whatever prices, most of them were very high YOY and QOQ both. So there was an impact on their gross margin. They corrected it very well by spending little less on, I think, ads and promotions. But overall, on a medium-term basis, we continue to remain bullish because we think in the northern and central India, which is the largest consuming markets, where their market share and distribution is weak, and their focus is to expand that. Because of which we continue to remain very bullish over the next 2 to 3 years that this will continue to garner market share.
Okay, the inevitable question on NBFC's Repco Finance came with its numbers, as did Manappuram. Anyways, what's your pick of the pack?
So we have been liking L&T Finance. We think that the management, brand, everything is good, but they needed a good amount of restructuring and focus to decide where do they really want to go. I think that has happened last year. They're very well capitalized and they're on the path to improve their ROE from 12-13%, I believe, to 16-18% over the next 2 years in discussion with management as well as our analysts. So that is one of the top pick within the finance that NBFC space that we have been recommending.
Okay, Amisha, you have a great weekend. We'll touch base with you once again, and thank you for talking about individual stocks to us. That's the word coming in from Prabhudas Lilladher.